back movie review. And on this edition, we're going all the way back to 1985. It's Clue the movie.
Yep.
Based on the 1969 Parker Brothers board game. It is a fun comic tale with a little mystery and thriller involved.
Yeah.
Isn't that right?
Yep.
Yeah. So welcome on back. Just like last time, folks, on this edition, I'm going to do a little questioning and answering. I've seen this movie a couple of times. I first experienced this movie when I was about 12, 13 years old, and I thought it was absolutely hilarious. I thought it was a great movie. I love the concept. It was based on a board game, one of the first movies I've seen based on an actual board game that worked, and it was extremely entertaining. So it was a real treat for them to see it for their first time, and then to get their reactions, basically, as we saw it. So just like last time, we're going to do a little question and answer and see what they thought. All right, folks, let's go on down this trip. All right, so what do you guys think right off the bat? What do you think?
I thought it was good. Like, it's kind of like the board game. It introduced like all the characters, and then but then they were saying that they got blackmailed and all this stuff. Yeah. So it was kind of.
But you thought it was fun, right?
Yeah, it was fun.
What do you think?
I liked the movie. It was at a point where it was cheesy, but it wasn't too cheesy, so it was funny at the same time, and I liked the story of it.
It stayed faithful to the board game.
Yeah,
right?
it stayed faithful. Very faithful.
Yeah, it did. Definitely did. So let's go over a few things. Like at the beginning. Everyone kept smelling poop on their feet, remember?
Yeah.
Every character would come in and they would smell poop. That was a fun running joke. I thought that was hilarious. The butler had stepped in dog poop, and then every character thought they stepped in dog poop. I thought that was pretty funny. And then the next thing is you were having a lot of fun guessing which the next character would be coming in.
Yeah.
You got the first one right,
I
but
got
then
the first one.
after that, missed a couple. But it was also fun to see all the different characters and to see them introduced as they were brought in, right? Definitely entertaining. I mean, it was stayed very true to the form. It even told you when you were going into a certain room, and it stayed with the rooms, and the house was basically set up just like almost like the house of the board game. I thought that was really good. So then you kind of don't know what's going on, right? And then all of a sudden, they're all in a room. You meet this guy, Mr. Body, at the table, right? They go into the study, and then bang! The lights go out, and all madness breaks loose, right?
Mm-hmm.
So what do you guys think at that point?
I thought in the movie that the butler was going to die, and but it actually shocked me that he didn't, and that Mr. Body did. But he wasn't, so that even confused. Later on, it turns out he didn't die the first time, but he died.
Yeah, we'll get to that point, but definitely. What do you think? So, what do you think about all the confusion at the beginning?
I think it was good. I liked how Mr. Body had a suitcase full of items, like the candlestick.
Exactly,
knife.
all presents. Each one got a present of all the different weapons from the game, so it truly stayed faithful to it. Yeah, I thought that was great. But I also thought when we were watching, you were all like, what's going on? Like, everything kept jumping around because, that was the whole point. They wanted to make you confused and not understand what the heck was going on, so it was kind of like you were lost in the board game.
Mm-hmm.
Definitely good, right?
Yeah.
So what do you think when they split up into teams? Did you think this is when everything was going to start happening?
Yes, I knew someone was going to die.
Definitely. When they break into teams, everything's going bad in a movie, especially in the 80s.
Yeah. I was shocked, though, that they didn't kill off anybody part of the main group, though.
Yeah, they did keep that faithful to the main group, but it was definitely interesting. I mean, especially when you got to see all the dynamics and how they went through the different rooms, and then they started finding the secret passageways, and the certain characters that were finding the certain passageways. That was definitely interesting, right?
Yeah.
So, you figure it out, they do all this craziness, all these people start dying, and then they hit you with this first ending, and the first ending is Miss Scarlet. So what do you think of the first ending?
I thought it was the ending. Like, I didn't think that they had more after that. It was good.
But did you think she could do it all?
Yes, I did.
Oh, okay. You thought she could do it all?
Yeah, because for her ending, she used the maid to do at least half of it, I think.
All right, so when the title card comes right after that ending, what do you think?
I think it kind of made me mad.
Yeah, you both looked at me crazy like, what the heck's going on?
Yeah.
And then they hit you with the Miss Peacock ending.
It was stupid.
Yeah, that was bad.
It was,
It was okay.
It was really fun.
And then they hit you with the real ending, and that's the best one.
Yeah.
Where everyone did something.
Yeah, well, basically, it makes more sense because everyone played a part minus Mr. Green, who ends up being the FBI.
Yeah.
I mean, let's be honest. I mean, I thought it was kind of funny. It was based in 1954, and J. Edgar Hoover, the director of the FBI, calls. I don't really think that happened, but I thought that was kind of funny place in the movie, anyways. But it definitely had that fun mystery, but funny and hilarious. Like everything would always fall apart and craziness at the same time. So I definitely was a fun trip back down this game, right?
Yeah.
So what would you give your overall score?
75 out of like
100?
100 because it was kind of confusing what they were saying sometimes.
Oh, okay. But did you feel overall it was still entertaining?
Yeah.
Good rental, right?
Uh-huh.
Definitely good rental. What did you think?
I give it a 75 too. It was a good movie all throughout. Cheesy at sometimes, but the characters in the movie were very funny, including Professor Plum. He was funny. I liked this part.
Played by the great Christopher Lloyd.
Yeah. 75. Definitely.
Yeah,
A solid score.
yeah. Good C pluses, guys, all around.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, yeah. Well, that's Clue for you guys.
Yeah.
That was fun. Well, we'd like to thank you for joining us on this throwback movie review on Four Corners of the Galley. And like we always say, until next time, good night, Ted.
See you later.
Hello. 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 If you liked what you saw at Four Corners of the Galley, like, subscribe, and comment down below. And watch all these videos.